Welcome to Interrogation, a game where two contestants have up to 20 questions to unravel a mystery. There are no prizes. It's all just for fun and glory. First contestant, category is recreation. Go.
Is this recreational activity linked to a season? Like when you think of it, you think of that time of year. That's making me think it's not winter then. I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay. No.
No, so it's not linked to a season. So I'm going to rule out winter. I'm just talking out loud because that would be a standout obvious. Okay, so this might be something that's happening anytime then, pretty much here. Is this an activity, this bit of recreation, something that one can do solo?
No.
No. So it's going to require two or more people, and it can be done anytime. So does this activity require equipment?
Yes.
Equipment. It can be done any time of the year. It's going to be two or more people because it's not solo. I'm at 4. Okay. Yes to equipment. So is this something that people would associate with the older crowd, like people that are retired? No, they would not associate it with the older set and retirees. No. Okay. This recreational activity, are there people who pursue this professionally?
Yes.
Okay. Does it require a full team as opposed to just say a partner?
Yes. Yes and no. I can't answer that. Yes. Becky's over here trying to talk. Don't say anything. Okay.
So if you're hesitating on a full team, then that makes me think not baseball, not football, not basketball, because that would be obvious. It requires a team, a team, a bunch of, what?
Was that your question?
No, that was not my question. I'm thinking out loud.
Okay.
So I'm thinking out loud, and I'm thinking that those sports require obvious full teams, whatever that means, whatever number that is. And you said it is a team. It's not a two-person deal. So
no, I didn't say that.
Well, I
said yes and no.
You said yes and no to the. Oh, I know. You ruled out solo. We ruled out solo.
We ruled out. Yes, we ruled out solo.
Okay.
Does this have a partner or does it require a team?
Oh, right.
Okay.
And you said.
And I said yes and no.
Yes and no. And it requires equipment. So. But when I asked about the retirees, now that would make me to go to golf, maybe tennis, maybe pickleball. So that I would think that's older. People then go on to do this, can do it professionally, can have a team. It's not linked to winter, so I'm not going to go through skiing and all that. Is this a recreation that's been going on for a long time, or is it a new craze?
Define long.
Oh, yes or no? I have to ask you. Define what? Long?
Define long.
Is this something that they were doing, playing, or active with in, let's say, the late 1800s, early 1900s?
I can't answer. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, not sure about that.
I'm not sure.
But that kind of helps me to know that you're questioning it a little bit. It could be long-standing. So I can't go with golf or tennis because of the associating with the older set of people. I'm thinking out loud. I'm not going to go with anything winter because that would have been obvious. So it's not skiing or snowboarding or anything like that. Now, let me go back to the baseball, football, basketball. That never works with two people. So I'm going to say no. Now, equipment is needed, and it may go way back because you had to think about that a little bit. So ice skating would be winter, could be roller skating. There's doubles, no. Okay, so there's swimming. That doesn't have to be seasonal. Indoor pools, there's teams, does this sport involve water?
No.
So no swimming. Recreation. Well, we're going with some type of sport activity because we talked about teams and equipment. Could go the route of running. No, but you can do that solo. Well, I'm going to go back to my more full teams. Let me ask you this. Does this recreational activity involve some type of ball?
Yes.
Might this activity be either baseball or football?
Is that a yes/no question?
It's an or. Like, are you able to say,
no?
Oh, so you can't use the or and tell me yes, and then I'll have to figure out.
If you want that to be a yes or no question, I can answer it as a yes or no question, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't If you want that to be, I can answer it as yes or no question if that's how you want me to answer.
What? I'm going to come right out and I'm going to ask you if it's basketball.
No.
Well, I hope that you believe that golf and tennis are associated with the older set.
Is that a question?
I don't know. Because those have balls, but I mean, really, classically, you got the old retired man golfing.
I played rookies when I was young.
Well, I know.
My younger brother David was on the varsity golf team.
I know.
I think he has a handicap of 1.
Oh, I forgot about something else. I forgot about bowling. But I even think of older people with that.
I know a lot of young people that bowl.
I know
a lot of hip young
people. But we've
people.
got a lot going on with balls here.
Man.
So
you got 11 questions. You can burn tons.
I what?
You got 11 questions left. You can burn tons.
I know, but Conrad could come in and get this thing in 5, and he could just get lucky.
Sure. We had a contestant, George, get it in 2.
Yeah. Well, it can happen. We know that.
We were amazed. And the person he was competing on it got it in 6. And we thought that was demoralizing Georgie and did it in 2.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask just
holy smokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've had them, and that same 2 had 3 ties where they couldn't guess.
Okay, back to the balls here. All right.
Back to the ball.
Golf, tennis. We ruled out basketball. So I've got golf, tennis, baseball, football, bowling. Okay. So we talked about teams, and I know you can have a bowling team, but it's recreation. These people can go pro, but they can all go pro with what's said. I'm gonna let's see. Is this sport often shown on television, televised?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then it's not bowling because that's not commonly shown.
No, bowling is.
What was that?
Bowling is televised.
I know, but I mean, you don't have.
I don't know of a single sport that's
Sunday afternoon bowling.
I don't know of a single sport that is not televised.
I know, but I mean commonly. I mean, like where people are watching on Sunday afternoon.
Well, then that's a relative thing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so what did I ask? I asked, is this commonly televised, right?
Yeah, so I guess then I can't answer that question. The way you phrased it, I can't answer that question because it's a relative term. That'd be a relative perception.
Is it bowling?
No.
Okay. Well, trying to ask a good question that will then lead me to it immediately and get it in 2 more. I thought I ruled out golf and tennis, but now you have me rethinking it. I go back and I have baseball and football. I mean, there could be other things. There could be handball, tetherball. I don't know, but no, you don't have professional tetherball players. Okay. Let's go back to.
I've never heard of professional tetherball players. No.
Only in elementary school. Okay. So
I've seen. Oh, never mind.
Here we go.
Your question?
Here we go.
Okay.
To play this game, we've established, I know there is a ball involved, but to also play this sport, must one also hold something in their hand?
No.
Are you sure? So, okay, let me get this right. Let me recap here.
Sure.
Okay. So there's a ball involved, but you're saying that
there's a ball involved. Yes.
Nothing is held in the hand. No.
Not a bat, not a club, if that's what you're asking. No.
So that rules out golf. That rules out tennis. We already know bowling's gone. We know it's not in the water.
Baseball. I'll help you with one of those.
Yeah, it's not baseball because you hold a bat, a glove. Well, then you know what? Is it football?
No.
Goodness gravy. Really?
He's already laughing.
How can this be? Okay. It be easy. Now.
Oh my gosh.
There's obviously something that's just not coming to me. Now I'm thinking of Big 5 sporting goods, and I'm thinking of all the balls you can buy.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, there's not professional bocce ball players. Let me think about that. They don't
Is that
tell
your
us.
question?
No. So we've got baseball, basketball. Oh, nope. It can't be ping pong. There's nothing in the hand. Bocce ball is just the ball in the hand. So there's no racket. I would say, so no basketball, football, baseball, no tennis, no golf, no bowling, no swimming. It's not going to be running. No. Well, is it? No, ping pong has something. Sheesh. And it can be on television.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, it can't be billiards because you have something in your hand.
Yeah.
And let's make sure that we have this clear. I did
Okay.
ask, is there something besides the ball that you hold in your hand? And you said no. Okay.
No.
Everyone heard that. Okay. There goes your
No
billiard.
witnesses.
No billiard, no ping pong paddle, no tennis, no golf club, no racquetball, no pickleball bat. Oh my goodness. No ping pong. Oh no, a marble's not a ball.
No, marble's a
this
ball. Marble's a ball. It's spherical. It would be
Yes.
counted as a ball. Is that your
Yeah.
question?
No. Because I'm thinking that there is not professional marbles on TV. Nobody becomes a professional marble player. You know what, though? This is giving me a headache because here's the thing. This should not be hard. I was a PE major.
You're a PE major.
I was a physical education teacher after I was a dancer.
I
This
can't
is
say anything. Now be quiet, Becky. You're at least making
Now,
Becky
I'm going to
laugh.
go back to something.
Okay. All right.
Oh, croquet has mallets.
Yep.
Shuffleboard has, I'm a 12. Is it bocce ball?
No.
Oh no, this is distressing. I am really stumped. And it's probably obvious. I don't see how it's
Hoping the
obvious.
viewers are watching this because they don't know what it is right now. I'm hoping
Yeah,
they're
that's
having
right. You
fun
don't
too.
show them, right?
What?
You don't show them before.
No.
Okay.
First half is always a play along, like you do on Wheel of Fortune on Jeopardy,
Yeah.
and the second half is a laugh along, like what you had on What's My Line.
Okay. So, yeah, this is really, really bothering me because, and I'm going back to 2, you weren't really clear of the timeline of this activity. So it might have gone on for a long time, but nothing is held in the hands like rackets, clubs, mallets. So, we ruled out basketball and football and baseball. Recreation, and it does involve ball. Oh, I was thinking yoga, but yoga ball, but I don't think, no, that's not my question because
Oh,
you don't have,
it can be. You want to ask me about yoga ball? Go ahead.
well, we don't have a team we don't have yoga team. Oh no, you don't have professional yoga on TV.
Oh, no, I don't think you do.
No, let me make sure I understand this right. You did say, you weren't sure because it's subjective,
Hmm?
but you did say people go pro, and we did say that there was some confusion. It could be on TV. I'm left with
it is on TV.
Okay.
It's
It is
definitely
on
on TV.
Okay, it's on TV.
The question, the debating thing was what you defined as widely on TV.
Wow, widely viewed.
Widely viewed on TV. That's a relative term.
Yes, but so it is on TV. So
Yes, it's definitely on TV.
This is not my question. Can I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
Did you make this sport up? Is this something you did?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Just making sure you're playing by the rules.
Good one.
At least you're providing a lot of humor for Becky.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry.
I get competitive and I'm mad because
No,
it's so hard.
Oh, Becky, when we were doing dry run, so Becky had to be competitive. Even in the dry run, it didn't matter at all. She had to be competitive.
That's normal.
It wasn't really seasonal. Oh, water polo has a ball, but it's in water. I could always ask for a hint, but so be thinking of a hint because I might ask you one. So be thinking.
Okay. I can't. I won't think until you asked it because it would be
Okay.
adjusted where you
All
want
right.
the questions.
Um,
That's why I never write up hints beforehand because I don't know when you'll ask that question.
When I asked, I put a yes by the word equipment because I had asked if equipment was you. Oh, that's before I clarified it was a ball. So, okay. Is this activity something that we do in America?
Yes.
I'm at 14. I hate to move it to 16 with a hint, but I have to say we don't have all night and I'm really getting myself blocked into a corner because I cannot think of anything that would just have a ball involved, but not have any type of whacking stick or anything like that. And, no water. It can kind of come any time of year. It's on TV. People can go pro. It's maybe been around a while. It's in America. There can be team or there can be less than a team, but you don't do it solo. So I just really, really feel absolutely stumped. So I'm going to have to surrender and ask for a hint.
It involves a net.
A net, but it's not basketball. Oh my goodness. I just figured out what it is. It's the ball I didn't think of. It's volleyball.
Yes.
Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. I am so disappointed in myself.
He was over here just laughing. Oh my
so-
God. Of all the balls, and you're a Phi-Ed major. I mean, it's like
It was a
in
long time
America,
ago.
it's like the female sport team. And here's the thing:
Um,
pros play only 2 on a team. It is high school and collegiate that play 6 on a team.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, you know what? I haven't been a phys ed major for a long time, and I specialize in fitness. But I am so.
And it's also
so-
done year round. I mean, can you
Yeah, no,
name
you're
a
right.
beach that
You're
doesn't
right.
have a volleyball net?
No, you're absolutely right.
No, summer camps have volleyball nets, but it's also
Oh, I
played
know.
indoors. I mean, during the school year, they play it during the winter because it's something you can play inside.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of those things where your brain got stuck and it was not gonna. I went down pickleball avenue for
I
goodness.
know. I don't even know what pickleball is.
Pickleball, but I don't think of
Pickleball
volleyball.
is-
And okay, well, I predict Conrad's gonna get it. And you're right, we don't associate it with the older set.
No, that's the one group that you don't really associate.
No, that's
Um,
hard on the bones.
Yeah, really hard on the bones.
I
And
broke my
and-
fingers.
And Becky says she broke her fingers when she played volleyball. I have a sister-in-law who very, very, I mean, she went to state on tennis. Okay. And I think state on volleyball. And in volleyball, she broke all of her fingers multiple.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would never play a sport that I would end up breaking bones on. I didn't
Right.
realize how damaging volleyball is. And now I'm
Yeah.
talking about why it's not an older person sport, because sometimes you got to dive for the ball and they just don't.
Hey, you know what else just came to my mind? Now you're opening my mind. It's expanding. Guess what else I just thought of that I never mentioned? Soccer.
Yep.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
No, I was waiting for you to say soccer.
Hello.
waiting for
I
you to say
completely
soccer.
blew a soccer and volleyball.
Well, the net is a goalie net, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would have.
the net might have been too much of a clue. I couldn't. You were so close otherwise.
Anyway, that's crazy how I just obliterated soccer and volleyball out of the universe.
Well, anyways, it was very entertaining. At least Becky
Okay.
thought it was
Oh,
very
I have a
entertaining.
headache.
Now,
Okay.
this is the last in of the 5 series. This competition series is only 5 videos long. This is the last one. So if the viewers have been nice enough to watch all of these 5, what would you like to take them away for your channel? Why did you make the channel?
Well, I made the channel to explore the world of YouTube as a 55-year-old and someone who was thrust into technology because of distance learning as a teacher this year. It kind of freed me up to relax a little around technology. I'm on a Zoom call right now, and I just kind of started to play around. And so I just started having fun with it. So that's why I got going with it. And you should subscribe to me because I only have 43 subscribers, but my children would be so impressed if I could get more. My
Oh.
goal is 50. My goal's a whopping 50 subscribers, people. I'm at 43. Help me out.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Well, that's great. Well, again, the last in the series. If you are a YouTuber or an author and like to appear on the show as a contestant, in the description, there's a link to where you can fill out an application form to be on. And I'd love to have you on. After this commercial break, we'll see how well Conrad does. See you soon. Welcome back to Interrogation. Conrad, why should people subscribe to your channel?
Well, over the past few episodes, I've been, given different little pitches. And I think overall, in the future, my channel will be more consistent. And I'm going to get the Cooking Americas are great. They're funny. So I would say you should go and check those out. And if you like those, you should subscribe to my channel.
Great. Okay. And I hope people would do to both channels. You guys don't see it, but when you guys are talking, there on the subtitles on the screen says to click on the link in the description at the top of the description to come to your channel. Viewers, please do check them on out, subscribe to them. They'd love to have. Okay, Conrad, the score right now is 2-1. You're behind by 1.
Yes, I
okay,
am.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Contestant, the category is recreation. Go.
Oh, and I have 15 to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, recreation. Okay, is it a sport?
Yes.
Okay. Does it involve a ball?
Yes.
Is it soccer?
No.
Okay. Is it a well-known sport?
Yes.
Okay.
Although not to Heidi.
Now, do the participants of this sport hold anything in their hands while playing the sport?
No.
Okay. Is there a lot of running involved?
Running? Becky
Same.
thinks so. I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay.
There's no running involved.
There's not.
Does it take place on a field?
Well, it can take place on a field. Yes, it can take place on a field.
Like the sport has to be played on a field?
No.
Okay.
Okay, then no, that's still well. Then that's a no. Okay.
Okay. Does it take place on a table?
No.
No. Are the players on ice?
No.
Okay. Is it aired on TV?
Yes.
Okay.
Very few sports aren't though.
Yeah.
I mean, curling is aired on TV.
Yeah. Curling.
Yeah.
Does it involve people fighting each other?
No.
Okay. Recreation. So I know it's a sport
There you go.
that doesn't involve a lot of running,
No.
and it's not on ice,
No.
and it's not on a table, and it is aired on TV, and
Yeah.
it's not fighting.
And it involves a ball.
Oh yeah, it involves a ball.
Yeah. And what else did you find out about the next question was?
What else did I what?
I'm hoping I remember correctly. If not,
About what he asked?
yeah.
I asked if
There
it
was
was-
one other thing you found out, I think. I don't
Wait.
want to say it.
Yeah, don't. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
There was another thing you found out, I believe.
Oh, he found out about the field.
The field, but there's still another one.
Well, that's up to me to remember, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I still have a few more, but I'm gonna shoot for it. Is it bowling?
No.
Okay. Right, it can take place on a
See,
field.
yeah, bowling does never
But
take
it's-
place on a field.
Yeah, bowling doesn't.
You wasted one there.
You do have lawn bowling.
Yeah, well, actually there is that, but that's really rare.
Especially on TV.
Yeah, I've never seen it on TV.
Man, it must be some like obscure sport.
Is that your question?
No. Can't think of a lot of sports that don't involve a lot of running, that involve a ball, and you don't hold anything like a paddle.
That's what the thing I was
Well
hoping you
doing it.
remember that you asked. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I never, yeah.
So it's not baseball.
Don't.
Well, no, I
It's
mean
not
baseball has
tennis,
a bat.
It's not ping pong. It's
Well.
not foosball.
No, not golf.
I'm just thinking
Unless
of
you
things
can
that
play
happen in
golf
my
with your
grandma's
foot.
basement.
foot golf ball. There you go. There's a new sport for you.
Yeah, it's not golf too.
No.
Oh man, I am. So this decides if I do lose or no, if I do get this,
Uh-huh.
is
You'd
there
be
like
fine.
a tiebreaker or
Yeah.
something, or do we just
no,
tie?
No, we're just playing
Just
best.
both win.
It's just 5.
Okay.
Ties
Cool,
ties are fine. I don't have champions on my show. It's just the bragging rights that you get.
Mm. Yeah,
But
I
the
will
good
tell a
thing
lot of
is-
people.
The good thing is I won, you won one. We both had our chance to guess something right. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, it's
At least
not
we
like we
got
have
one.
to go
At
and
least we
say
got
I
one.
didn't get any.
The first competition series was to 9. I won't ever do that again. But
that
they-
would be very long.
Yeah, and they tied 3-3 with 3 ties, and that's fine.
Well,
So you might want to go over everything you know so far, recount it,
yeah,
think
All
out
right.
loud.
it's not
Play
bowling.
this really well. You need
It's
to
not tennis. It's not baseball. It's not ping pong. It's not foosball. It's not soccer. I did waste a question asking if it was soccer.
Yep, you did.
No,
No, it wasn't a waste. It wasn't a waste of a question. You learned something. Of course, it was,
Sure, I learned it wasn't
specific.
soccer.
Yeah, it was very specific learning.
It's not football because there's running in that.
Yeah, I think football would be hard not to do with running. It doesn't. You could just go over what you learn. Okay, there is a ball involved. It is a sport.
Right. Is
It
is
can
there
be played on a field, but it can also not be played on a field.
is there a net?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Is
Now-
it volleyball?
Yes, and you tied.
Let's go. We tied.
Yeah. I could not think of volleyball. Crazy. I know volleyball, but
Yeah, I can't believe it took me that long too.
Was it? Or
I mean, I
you have
thought
one-
of it
you have one
eventually.
question
but-
left.
Yeah, he has one question left.
Oh, so it was a tie. It was what, 2-2 with 1 tie.
Yeah.
Each one 2. So congratulations, you guys. Another tie. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you for playing.
No.
Thank you for being on the game show. I hope you had a fun time. I hope your heads don't hurt too much. In the next competition series, Heidi's going to be going up against Crystal. She's a podcaster. I'm hoping, Conrad, that you'll be wanting to come on again, and I'll put you up against someone. So, again, thanks for being on. And
Jack will let you know when the show actually airs.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know when this actually airs. Bye-bye. Wave bye to the viewers.
Good night.
Bye, viewers.
Bye, viewers.